Do Scotty and Stowe have opinions on Tiger Woods?
Is 19 the new unlucky number?
And should we feel bad for the Duke Blue Devils?
This and much more next on the Scotty and Stowe Show. What up, Stowe?
What up, Scotty? How's it going?
It's going. How's it going with you?
Yeah, all the beautiful California weather that was 79 degrees and sunny has turned against us a little bit. I think they're bringing back early March, so now we got the rain and a little bit of chilliness. So yeah, we're hanging in there. My dream of golfing this week has gone downhill.
Damn.
Dang.
Mine's gone downhill too because I don't think they're ever going to make me a career. So that whole plan of playing golf every other to whatever plan I had, it's put on hold. That's for sure.
Wait, these guys that promised something in November now going back on it?
I can't. It's as much as I've done in the last 2 days. I can't imagine what they're going to do. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Sons of bitches. We're going postal here at the Scotty and Stowe show.
Pretty close.
All right. Well, talking about crazy people that do insane things, what's going on with those drivers that go left all the time?
Dominating performance this Sunday by Denny Hamlin in Martinsville.
You called that. You said Hamlin will definitely kick ass that race.
Dominating performance until he just like got squeezed in between a couple cars. I don't know if the toe got knocked out or once Reddick got to 15th and just stayed in 15th, we were in the top 7, 5 for a while, and then we just got to 15th and that's where we stayed. So, but um yeah, Hamlin, he just dominated and then little accident thing, or not even an accident. He just kind of got rubbed on and he fell back a
Was it a
little. He just
teammate thing or people trying to let their buddies win by kind of squeezing out on the
I don't know if it was any Hendricks that did that, maybe, but I know that he didn't dominate anymore because he dominated. Like once he just like it was like 2.5, 3, 4 seconds. He was just killing people. So he
excellent.
usually does at this track. So, but congratulations, Casey Elliott. You know,
Out of nowhere. Little
I don't
bro.
know.
Little
Got a
bro.
win. Got a Hendricks a win. Hendricks needed a win on a day where Jeff Gordon and a couple other people were kind of there. Jimmy Johnson, because they both won it a few times.
Sure.
And so good win for Hendricks. Um, 15th is not where I don't want to see too many more 15th places, especially when we were top 10 and we actually got decent points because, we were in the first couple of stages, we were there, and then we just like 15th, that's it. We can't get any past that. I was like, wow, what happened? So, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Busher's down to 10th.
10th. I thought I was tied with like four guys for eighth after my somewhat disappointing 19th place finish.
Well, you're 10 on the standings.
Fair
You'd not
enough.
be
Yeah.
tied with eighth. They've just decided to put you the 10th person.
Well, we just got to find our hot streak, just like you did at the beginning of the year. Maybe we'll find ours at the end of the year. It's a long season once again.
Well, you get a break this week.
We
So
get a break before Bristol.
a break before Bristol.
All
Bristol is
right.
my Bristol's in my top 3 or 4 favorite tracks. So
That's like
I'm
the one.
excited.
That's the shorter one, right?
That's a little like bowl.
Yeah, that's kind of fun,
I'd like to go to that one because that would be a fun one because I guess you can see it from anywhere and it's just because you can see the whole track from any spot you sit. So
right? And I can pretend the drivers are going down a toilet.
you and speaking of toilets,
That'd be a nice transition, but yeah, Duke fans are throwing up in theirs.
well, there we go. Let's start with Duke then. Wow, what a crazy. I don't even know. The last shot, I mean, alone for me was just like, I mean, the game was over. So I was like,
Braylon Mullins. Can I just say the name out loud? Braylon Mullins, forever etched in NCAA lore with that deflected pass. The little boozer kind of messed up a little bit, and yeah,
right?
the buzzer beater, unbelievable.
Unbelievable shot. I
Yeah,
mean,
Swish,
I mean,
swish.
to get the steal was unbelievable. That's the moment. Like, oh my God, the ball is loose on the ground. What?
Oh, yes.
Holy shit, the ball is loose on the ground.
Yeah, so I love that. I love Duke was up by 19. UConn, like we said last week, UConn always seems to find a way. They find a way, and they're in the Final Four now.
I don't care what you say about the other two teams we're about to talk about. I don't care what ranking they are. I don't care what place they are. If UConn wins this game coming up to go to the final game, I would put everything I own on UConn to win the national championship.
It doesn't seem like they lose a lot of those games, do they?
Out of nowhere, 11th, 13th. Doesn't matter what seed they come in at. It's like, who's in the final four? Somehow Connecticut got in at ninth. I was like, all right, well, who's your winner? So,
Yeah, I know. And well, they
wow.
got to go through one of my favorite NBA shooters of all time, Suns. I don't know if you know this, but Illinois, who got by Iowa in a pretty good game. It was scrappy. Illinois was more talented. They won. But Illinois's got Peja Stojakovic's kid, little Andre Stojakovic.
Nice. I'm sure he can shoot the ball.
He's more of a driver, believe it or not. He likes to take it to the rack.
That's a great transition right there. I wish we were going into another subject, but yeah, let's keep going. He's more of a driver.
Oh, he is. So yeah, so we've got the son of Peja against the inevitable Yukon in
Yeah,
the one round.
against the team that always seems to go there and win. So good luck
Right.
to.
And that's the bad part of the bracket. I mean, the other side is
I know
Arizona, Michigan, which
the
they
darlings of basketball.
they've just been crushing everything. Yeah, Arizona with Koa Pete just been dunking on everybody. What's his name? Yaxel Lundenberg or whatever for Michigan is getting in everyone's faces, and they've just been dominating. Like this should be the final, in my opinion. It should be Arizona, Michigan the way it looks, but you know how the tournament works. We got to go through each other.
You can't have two number ones and one, I mean, they could have been on the other side of the board. I guess you could have done that for sure.
Yeah, that's right. UConn will come out of that side and make it a 1 versus 2. So
Right. Or a one versus UConn.
Illinois is 3. Illinois is 3.
Right, but still. UConn is already smelling the blood in the water. And we got
Yeah,
this.
the fact that they pulled out that game against Duke. Oh man, that was
I
unbelievable. What a game. What a game.
that's mad. Remember you were disappointed in Madness last week? You
Well,
said
I feel like the
there hasn't
madness.
been
Yeah,
much madness.
they put all the madness into 2 games. I think. All
But that's, sometimes that's what we need is all the madness in the two games.
right. Well, let's hope we have 3 more games of madness. That'd be nice for me.
At least we'll get two more because either Michigan or Arizona will kind of keep it close on UConn, but UConn will win in the end. So, uh, speaking
All
of,
right, you heard it here first, folks. Take the upsets. UConn's going all the way.
okay, well then if we got UConn going all the way, who is UConn beating in the final game of the year?
So it's such a tough one that both those teams look so good. I'm gonna say, um, I don't know. You pick. I'm gonna say Michigan just because Arizona always fucks it up. Historically, they'll blow it.
I was gonna I was gonna say Michigan because well Michigan's just been number one all year, so there's no reason for them to stop being number one. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I was like, I mean, if the number one team's gonna go, let Michigan like when Duke goes because they're number one, they go blah blah blah. So I was gonna say since Michigan's been number one, I'm gonna take Michigan. Like pretty much that's all they've been number one most of the year. So
I don't believe we've ever had a Michigan UConn final. That would be kind of interesting.
no, we've never had a Michigan UConn final, even back in the day of
I know Ray Allen and Chris Webber missed each other by a couple years. I think
oh okay. That would have
they
been
were
the
close
only
though.
possible opportunity, I think.
That was a close one. I think Webber was a couple years before Ray Allen. But that was nice.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
Who else was with Ray Allen though?
Uh,
No.
Caron Butler. No, that was later.
When was Rip on the team?
Ooh, Rip. That's close. Maybe.
Was Hamilton, did Rip Hamilton and Ray Allen play together on the same team? It's that guy.
It's that guy.
Did they win that championship together? Who
They
did
might have. I think they probably did.
who won that championship together when Rip and UConn won that championship? Was Ray Allen Rip Hamilton's teammate?
It's that guy.
One might ask. All right, but Michigan versus UConn. It's just UConn. That's who it's got to be. All right, I take
All right,
Michigan.
the internet's wrong. The internet says Rip Hamilton played for the University of Pittsburgh Panthers. Maybe I had to put his real name. Anyway,
Richard
Richard. I have to change that real quick.
Richard Hamilton.
Apparently, there was a guy named Rip that played somewhere else.
Apparently, he played for the Florida Panthers or some shit like that.
Man, they don't know where Rip Hamilton played. They said Richard Hamilton didn't play there either. They don't even give a college for it. That's crazy.
Well,
My Google's broken.
we both know he played for UConn.
We both know, yes.
So so he must have played for UConn is my guess. Okay.
Fair enough. All right. So we're gonna move on to our next segment, which is called we're gonna call it anything else.
Are we going to talk about NBA at all just before? I mean, Knicks aren't trying to take any position away from anybody. You said it's all set, right?
Did you see the Cade Cunningham list? Pistons took OKC to overtime in OKC.
And the Knicks can't beat the Washington Wizards.
Wait. Who?
Said the Washington Wizards.
I'm getting my highlights messed up.
Well, we're not making a push with you guys going down with your number one player. We should probably make a push.
You're not, and I've got a review of earlier's Pistons trade. As you know, we got Kevin Huerta, a first pick swap, and some old guy for Jaden Ivey, who has made fun of the queers, and now he's been kicked out of the NBA. Did you hear all that stuff?
No,
No, he was he got hurt, so he's been on Insta and whatever doing his little yapping. And apparently he's a very righteous man. And apparently the people that celebrate Pride Month are endorsing these unrighteous and he used different words, but he was condemning the LTGBQ.
So you're saying he's a very religious man, but he's using the wrong platform in the wrong profession to
well, he got cut by the Bulls. So yeah, whatever he did, the NBA did not like it, or at least the Chicago Bulls didn't like it.
He got cut by the Bulls?
They cut him. Yep. Number 5 pick 4 years ago, pretty talented, cut.
So you're saying right now the Charlotte Hornets could pick up Jaden Ivey?
I mean, I would go further south, but yeah.
How south do you want this guy to go? Miami? That might be too south.
I don't know. Does Kansas have a basketball team?
They got a college basketball team.
Maybe OKC. They're probably pretty religious. I mean, they already have 15 good players, so they don't need them. But yeah.
No.
Maybe does Alabama have an NBA team? I bet Jaden Ivey would fit in perfectly.
No.
All right. So yeah.
Atlanta.
But they're super gay in Atlanta. They're like the San Francisco of the East Coast. They will not fly with that. They will kick the shit out. They will kick the shit out of Jaden Ivey in Atlanta.
It is the capital of the East Coast for the gay community.
Absolutely is.
Yes. So that's not going to fly either. Shit.
Nope.
Fucked.
He's in trouble.
Can't come to the West. Oh, Arizona. Phoenix.
Maybe. He says he likes peppers and shotguns, I guess.
Well, that in Phoenix it's an older community and it's very religious and Republic. So
yeah, they probably don't like black guys there though.
I mean, maybe if they're playing basketball for them.
Maybe. Hey, did you hear the A's got the last first win in the Major League Baseball?
So now they're 1-4 or 1-3.
They're one in whatever, and there's no winless teams anymore. Everyone's got to win. We're all trying to catch the Dodgers once again.
Can't see it. It's right there. See
Do you
the
see?
corner?
Ooh, yeah, I see it. I see it.
That's the corner.
That's the corner. I know. I know.
Um, so A's A's got to win. Good for the A's.
They've got to win. Pirates, Reds today. Ellie De La Cruz and O'Neill Cruz combined for about 1,000 feet of home runs. Those
Oh,
boys were crushing it today. Yeah,
oh
love
wow.
when the Cruz brothers do well. They're not related.
Me too. I like when those guys do well. I like when those teams do well too, actually. I don't know. I still got a
Right.
soft spot in my heart for a couple of those teams. You know what I mean? Even though I don't want the Dodgers to lose a game, but I still have a spot for some
Yeah,
teams.
that's fine. Those teams could win. They're not going to threaten your
Yeah, no, I know. They're
dynasty.
not. So I'm like, I'm okay with those two. I'm like, yeah, that's
You
nice.
realize we're in the middle of like 1920s Yankees shit right now, right? Like it's
Hmm?
almost that bad.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, smile a little bit more then.
Just taking it in. I'm just enjoying my opportunity to win 9 out of the next 10. You know?
Excellent. Yes, you don't want to flip your season on its ass.
No, no, no. I'm just taking it in.
That
So
was my segue, dude. You didn't get to catch the segue.
I
You don't
didn't.
want to flip. You don't want to flip anything like Tiger Woods flipped his car.
You don't. That is a good segue. I wish I would have paid attention to that. I was just thinking about the Dodgers. Before we leave and talk about Tiger Woods, because I think that's fair. How are the Giants, and do they need relief?
The Giants are fine. We hit a couple home runs today. We beat the Padres twice in a row. So after getting swept, we are now 2-3. So we had a little Yankee shell shock in the beginning of the year, and I think we're coming around.
Did you start with the Yankees?
We did. We got swept by the Yankees. We took the first two from the Padres.
And was
So
that
helping
at
you out.
was that at home with the Yankees?
Home against the Yankees on the road in San Diego. Yeah.
Yeah, because that'd be a brutal schedule for you to have to go to New York and then all the way to fucking San Diego. What the fuck?
Right. Kind of like the Niners have to fly to Australia for week one and then come back in football. What the hell's that all about?
We're playing football in Australia week 1, and it's the Niners?
Niners Rams week one in Sydney, I believe.
Wow.
Or yeah, the Sydney Cricket Grounds.
Yeah,
Melbourne?
but
Melbourne Cricket Grounds.
I would rather play in the first week if I was forced to play a fucking leave the country game. Because I could just get there like
Yeah,
whenever.
we're gonna show up 6 days early. The Rams are planning on getting there like a day before. So we'll see which plan of action works better for that, I guess.
Dude, if I had to, if it was only 6 days because I had to play a preseason game or some shit, I would just play it with all the fourth round players and the players I cut, and I would send all my real players to Sydney like 2 weeks prior, and
Bonsai Beach, baby.
just let them go out there and work out for 2 straight weeks. Where you got? When did you guys get here? 2 weeks ago. Wow, what the fuck you mean by that? Got here two
We're
weeks.
definitely acclimated to the Southern Hemisphere by now.
Yes,
Yes.
it's going to be hard to go home actually.
Right.
See how that works.
All right,
Well,
back to Tiger and how he's just an idiot.
when you talk about many years from now, when you talk about the greatest idiots of all time, I mean, somebody who is like, had it all, but constantly somehow,
I blame his doctor. Whatever he's prescribing is not working.
oh, I mean, he's done a lot worse than that. But I mean,
Starting
I,
with the IHOP waitressing And then the
Well,
addiction
I
of paying
mean, no, because the only thing he did wrong there was get married. If he hadn't got married, he could have screwed all the IHOP waitresses he wanted.
right?
Nobody could have
If that
said.
was his addiction, yeah.
Yeah, if that was his addiction and he just chose not, every marriage ruins an addiction.
Does that mean now he's banging Waffle House waitresses? He's
It's
soon to
probably,
be Denny's
yeah,
waitresses at the end.
I would assume it's now Waffle House waitresses. So,
Uh, Tiger. All right. So you take a sip of that beer. I'm going to give everyone the math. I did the math. If Tiger Woods wanted to, starting at his first DUI, pay for $1,000 a day driver for the rest of his life, saying he lives to like 83 or something, it would only cost him $14.7 million, which he has made in like 3 months. And it's just crazy to me. Someone who has two DUIs already, I'll admit, I've got my DUIs. But if I had $1,000 a day just to throw away, you think I would drive anywhere in my entire life? I would not. So yeah, I love Tiger Woods. He lost in the championship of the video game golf too. Maybe that's what led him to this last episode. He just can't stand losing in a indoor golf arena. Another weird thing. I don't know what's going on with that.
that is a weird one. I see highlights of it. I can promise you I haven't stayed
Right? Yeah, seeing these
stayed
guys jump
tuned.
around like the fake putting green and stuff. It's just like so weird.
They all get excited after hitting the ball and watching it go after a screen. I mean, that's like now they are much younger than us, so I mean, maybe well, not Tiger Woods, but some of the golfers that are out there getting all excited, maybe I could see, they had one of those little pads in their house when they were a kid and they watched it on a computer screen like Stevis does.
Yeah, so we had to talk about Tiger a little bit. I think he's a
Oh, he's an
man.
idiot. I mean, that guy has rolled two cars. He's rolled two cars now.
That's two more. Well, it's only one more than I rolled, but one was because of the snow. I was 16.
Yeah, it wasn't because you were on fucking pills.
Hydrocodone, I believe, is the drug of choice.
Hydrocodone, nice. Gets a
Yeah.
good buzz on. Nice. I
Yep.
wonder how many of those he takes.
I don't know, but if you take a couple beers, it don't matter.
It don't matter. I thought he said he didn't drink though.
He said he didn't drink, but the officer said, yeah, probably. He refused his breathalyzer and drug test, so his lawyer's got some work to do.
Yeah. When you refuse those,
Yeah.
and then they take blood, and then they find out you had a whole bunch of shit inside of you.
Right.
Stupid
Never
ass.
good. Well, I
Never.
wish him well. I hope he gets back to it and can win a couple senior PGA events one day.
I wish him well too. Okay, I got a crazy question for you. You know that there's still like another group of free agents out there, right?
In the NFL, yeah.
Yes, in the
There's
NFL.
still DeBosa and who
Well,
else?
there's a
Jawan
whole there's a
Jennings. Jawan
whole
Jennings is still out there.
DJ Reader's still out there, that nose tackle for Detroit. He's got a couple good years left in him. There's a whole bunch of like, but everybody is holding off, and this is what I mean. I've been reading or I saw everybody's holding off because of the compensatory draft picks. So if they wait till after the draft and the season ends at that point, then you can start signing. It won't affect your compensatory pick for next year. So,
Gotcha.
but if you go out there and you, because these guys are going to demand enough money, like the Packers have made a couple moves and it didn't affect those picks is very bad. You know what I mean? It was like, okay, we still get 2/3, a fourth, and a fifth. But if we make a move to get DJ Reader, say, he's going to want enough money to where it affects,
They
like,
take your fifth away from me this
you
year and
take our
give it,
fifth away from you. Yeah.
or they take it away because you signed somebody.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
so you're
matched in a
saying
contract.
for the Niners, Jawan Jennings, who hasn't been signed yet, and we would expect probably a pick for him. Another team that will sign him after the draft,
Uh,
they won't have to
Give up
give
nothing.
up their pick until 2027. Is that what you're saying?
I don't think it doesn't affect. No, I'm saying that it doesn't affect their compensatory pick for the next year.
Hmm.
Because
Gotcha.
they don't like go sign a player and spend the money that they lost or the other player was signed for.
Hmm.
You have to keep it under so much money, like $3 million, under $3 million a person. If you sign somebody for 2 years, $4.5 million, it does not affect your your pick for next year. But if you go out there and sign fucking Bosa for 2 years, 26 million, you lose that third round compensatory pick for next year. They just take it away from you. You went out and
Yeah.
matched, you replaced what you lost.
Right. Or yeah, it doesn't affect the other team, just what we're doing. Gotcha.
Just affects what you're doing. So yeah,
Right.
you lose that pick because you already spent more money than you actually lost. Like Romeo went for 2 years, 21 million, and we get a
Yeah.
third round pick. And then next thing you know, we go out and we sign somebody 2 years, 40 million. They're like, you ain't getting that pick, apparently you fine.
Gotcha. I think this year also is everyone's pretty excited about this draft. So I think a lot of people are kind of waiting to see if they can fill their needs through the draft without
Having
like
us
you said, kind of messing with their next year's picks and stuff.
That and if you can get a good player in the draft, do you really need to spend over league minimum on somebody who's not worth over league minimum? You know what I mean? You're like, DJ,
Yeah.
come over here. We'll give you 2 years, six. He's like, nah, man, 2 years, 25. DJ, come on, man. Lions cut you.
Right. No, I mean that's how we got Nate Hobbs. Shanahan apparently loves Nate Hobbs. He tried to trade him from the Raiders 3 years ago.
Well, we got an injured Nate Hobbs, and he fucking hurt that Marshawn Lloyd in practice, and Marshawn Lloyd never played the whole season. You know what I mean? So it was
I hope
like,
he doesn't do that to anyone we have. Who's McCaffrey?
um,
So is that enough? Anything else?
I don't know. Do you have anything else?
I don't have anything else. I mean, USA Soccer got their ass whooped twice, but I didn't really want to talk about that.
So that's not going to be in the shout out.
Mm-mm. No, not one single person on the United States team can get any sort of performer of the week. Not one.
Not one.
Not
Not
one of them.
any single human being. All right. Yeah, I have nothing else. I don't think. Nope.
Lovely. Let's move on to performance of the week.
Who you got?
My performer of the
Okay.
week is kind of exciting. It's good. It's a new guy on the Penguins. He scored 30 goals. We traded for him from the Red Wings a long time ago, and honestly, I call this guy big man. Anthony Mantha, 30 goals, first year as a starter for the Penguins. He is the reason, one of the reasons, along with Justin Brazeau and of course Sidney Crosby, that we're still in the hunt. No one picked us to make the playoffs. We are now 3 points ahead of the Islanders for the number 2 spot in the East. Performer of the week, Anthony Mantha. Get on some shows, man. You're doing a thing.
Angry Orchard is my performer of the week for getting me through the last couple of months. Appreciate it. So I'm gonna go with that. Knicks have been letting me down. Tyler let me down. I mean,
Hey, man.
not a good. The kid that shot that basket against Duke, and the kid that knocked it over. Those two definitely deserve some kind of performance of the week. So shout out to those two kids because that was the coolest thing of this whole weekend. I think that I saw where I was like, because I didn't watch the game, so I saw like I knew Connecticut won, and then I watched like last 30 seconds, and I was like, well, how did Connecticut win? So
Man, yeah. After the first half, I mean, I kind of like didn't pay attention in the first couple minutes of the second half, and then it started getting to 13-9, and you started paying attention, and you're like, man, they just keep chipping away, chipping away, chipping away, and then yeah, miracles do happen.
uh, there was a total miracle. So I guess those two kids, Angry Orchard and the two kids from Connecticut,
Nice,
my
lovely.
performers of the week. And you are excited for next week?
I'm just excited for life next week. I think it's a good week for life. Um, Quarterlies, I'm not looking excited to, but Michigan, Arizona, probably my number one game of the week. Uh, since Milan doesn't play any soccer next week.
I am looking forward to, well, nothing because there's no fucking race this week.
Aha.
It's terrible.
Nice.
But we get the toilet bowl after that, and we're good to go. So 2 weeks from now, toilet bowl, Bristol. It's going to be awesome. I'm in. And
Excellent.
yeah.
Like and subscribe and comment down below if you want to hear us talking about something different.
Ooh, please say something.
All 9 of you that watched last week.